So true, bestie.
Hey, what is up? My name is Catherine, and it is either the best time or the worst time of the week. Legacies has returned from hiatus. Today we are going to be watching season 4, episode 13, and it is called...
Is this the monster you saw?
Just a warning, this is going to be pretty ranty, if you couldn't tell from the title. Sometimes people don't like when I criticize this show. I like critiquing things, especially things that I think have a lot of potential that they're not meeting. With that being said, if you're new here, I would love to have you subscribe. Let's go! Is that Ben? Me. That's me. As per usual, I have no idea what's going on.
Well, it used to be a training device that shot a bunch of foam stakes, but it's going to be a confetti cannon for Headmaster Saltzman's surprise party.
I see absolutely no way that modifying a stake thrower into a confetti cannon could go wrong. Honestly, I hope it ends up shooting stakes at Dr. Saltzman.
As you wish. As you wish.
That make you throb right there.
I just pray that this isn't permanent, you know?
I mean, it doesn't seem permanent because she at least already has a little bit.
I'm gonna go get a ladder. You know, some of us can't just...
You're literally a vampire. You could just... There's 1,000 ways you could put that. Whatever.
Okay, that's actually quite clever.
I'm so glad Aurora's still in this. Like, she's holding this show together right now.
For a billion reasons, none of which you can handle hearing, so just keep going straight for a few more miles.
I'm living for this dynamic.
Does this mean you're my sober buddy?
I think I'm a little late on that front.
A little late on that. Does that mean Alaric has already been drinking in the hospital?
Battle positions, everyone. Let's go.
Hey. Why does the school look really cute like this, though?
Are we certain a surprise party is the best idea given his current
Thanks a little late to be asking these questions, Cleo.
Cleo's right.
Oh, great heavens!
But this is a business trip. I came to make you an offer.
A business trip.
I'm Hope Mikaelson.
The business bitch.
Hope.
Surprise!
Me too, Hope. Me too. God, that's old girl. That was hilarious. Good for her. God, I love when she sits like that.
We have a problem beyond the cane, obviously.
I hope a Legacy of Monsters has a field day with that line, but I somehow have a feeling that they won't.
Does it ever drive you crazy just how fast the night changes?
Doctors say I'm lucky to even walk.
The doctor says I ain't never gonna walk again, not even on crutches.
This car is a freaking metaphor for our partnership.
It's a metaphor.
I'm so glad they still use Damon's car on this show. God, Lizzie's eyeshadow is so pretty. She looks so good.
I would do anything to have him back, as you would your sister and Hope.
Aurora comparing Lizzie's sister and Hope. Hizzy is never beating the sister allegations. I am so sorry, Hizzies. I'm so sorry.
Where's Jockboy? She-Wolf? They plotting another attack against me?
Does Jockboy mean Ethan or Jed?
Excuse me?
Apparently Ethan.
You're a muse. Why don't you inspire a halfway decent question?
And the gods you speak of are my extended family. I know them all too well.
Hey, you call me up again just to break me like a promise. Her hair looks so good. It's very much giving like the extensions.
They said no.
Me, the one time I popped a tire, but I wasn't sure if it was actually popped or if it just was a little low on air, and my dad didn't answer when I called him, so I just drove home.
Not that I knew you'd be showing up or anything.
Are they drinking windshield wiper fluid or antifreeze? Like, that's not even a slushie, it's just neon beverage.
Chain me up.
Jed would love to do that, just not in this context. I'm sorry, did Jed just get bit by Pennywise? That's actually a crime. Where are we?
Hell.
Wait, oh, we're supposed to be getting Jed. Is this the monster bites making Jed relive past memories?
Is this the monster you saw? Very much so. What is that hideous thing?
A clown.
The real clown is all the people who are still watching this goddamn show. Just once, I would like it to be my neck that she snaps.
Only because you are completely disconnected from reality.
Me too. Why can I like feel the air there? And And it feels so nice.
You are obsessively fixated on your sister and Hope. You just need someone to feel superior to.
Do not.
That was such a read.
I quite love myself. And I believe I'm capable of it with or without you.
Girl boss.
I think I know what our monster is. Oh, I didn't know that we were taking Hope's deal.
We don't have a choice, right?
There's always a choice.
There's always a choice.
The bite from this proto-clown, it would poison the villagers, and it would force them to confront the memories of the worst things they'd ever done. What's gonna change things is turning Hope's humanity back on. And I think that we can use this monster to do just that.
I love how this dumb, pathetic excuse of a headmaster thinks that he can turn Hope's humanity back on, you know, the thing that everyone else at this school who's far more caring and dedicated than he is has been trying to do.
So which clown are we talking about? Because I see 3.
Well, I only see 1.
Oh, nice comeback, Wayne.
No way did the subtitles just say Wayne.
We need your help, Hope, just not the way you are.
You miss my humanity so badly. I'll share.
And then the school just burns down and they all die.
Our pack has a
I don't know why it didn't click with me that this whole trailer park was a werewolf pack and not just Jed and his dad.
One of you will become a wolf before the full moon rises.
Not a child again.
Some call it a curse. I can help make you strong.
Then why? Because we've been fighting this fight ever since we figured out who you are.
Like, really? This is Hope's worst memory?
What a load of crap.
It is a load of crap. And I would like to believe that that was just Danielle saying that line. Not as Hope. Just her own personal opinion. Because she must be tired of her plot lines always revolving around a bird. Here's the thing. First of all, they're green screening. Terribly, but they're green screening Hope into her own memories. According to what they just said about the clown, it's like their worst memories are their biggest regret. Hope's entire family, like immediate family, is dead. And like it is largely because of her. Like I don't think it's her fault. Like she was a child, but it is because of her actions, and that's her worst memory. And the thing is, like that just feels disrespectful to the 5 seasons of television of her family going to the most intense extremes to protect her. And second of all, if they're green screening, why can't they use scenes from the originals? Genuinely, why? Like, is there some sort of licensing thing where they can't use scenes from the originals, or they still have to pay royalties to the actors even if they're not actually appearing on the show? Because imagine like Hope having to rewatch the scene of Haley having her werewolf side bound so she was just a vampire. The reason that I personally believe that Hope switched off her humanity, like it switched off involuntarily the second that she killed Landon. And I believe that's because Hope has gone through so much trauma in her life that like that was the thing that just pushed her over the edge. Like it wasn't just killing Landon that turned off her humanity. It was the fact that so many people in her life had already died, and she was having to deal with that with like more intense emotions than she's ever felt before, because she's now a vampire and like now the fully activated tribrid, and then she instantly has to kill Landon as well. And like that's just a lot of emotions to handle, so they're just off to protect her from feeling that. The thing, the originals was all about family and all about Hope. Like Hope was the center of most of the plot lines in the originals, and family was the center of most of the plot lines in the originals. And to constantly disregard that Hope has a family that she misses and that she loves is just disrespectful to her character, and it's disrespectful to, quite frankly, all of the characters that fought so hard for her. Anyways, let's continue. Oh, there's a lot of those.
Suck on that, Aurora.
Girl, you gotta get trapped. Oh, didn't see that coming. Wow, I'm shocked.
I'm shocked.
We have profound trust issues.
Which I told you I can fix if you could pull the plug on this thing.
I'm sorry, Lizzie trying to therapeutize an 1,000-year-old vampire is really funny to me. Like, girl, you're 17.
This is a clown delusion, and I'm over it.
Bitch, me too!
I am, and always will be, your better half. Josie has to rely on her strong half. That's like me. The real Hope Mikaelson.
Would the real Hope Mikaelson please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. They need to get better at showing stuff on this show, because no way did Milton and Caleb and Wade all just have to go through the same thing as Hope and we don't even see it. Like, that on its own could have been a whole episode.
I'm guessing this friend was Trey.
No, he might have been more than that. Now that I look back on it.
I knew it was gonna be a friend in his youth that he realized he has a crush on.
True curse we carry is family.
I feel like a lot of people are upset that their storyline is rushed or whatever and like feels forced. The thing is, I think we forget that not everything has to be a slow burn. Stelina's first kiss was like 3 episodes into the Vampire Diaries, maybe even 2. Yeah, it was 2 episodes into the Vampire Diaries.
You can take it or leave.
She's so sick of his shit.
And who's the new dude?
I love that she's God and she's just a massive stoner.
And it is very nice to meet you, Jennifer.
It's just Jen.
More like Vulcan. We need to know who's in those other coffin thingies.
Oh my god, is she carrying her family around in coffins?
So I keep telling the men around here.
Telling the men around here. Good for you. Is her face real? How does she look like that? What the
Now on. Did you really think you could get rid of me that easily?
Okay, well. Like, if Hope's humanity is really tied to Landon, there really is no hope for this show. I just... really not sure what this bit is with Hope, like, literally facing her humanity inside of herself. It's very dark Josie.
I already live in here.
I'm really hoping that in the episode where her family comes back, they have a big part in her humanity coming back. Like, it ultimately, like, I would have loved, the Hosey in me, I would have loved if Josie had been the one to bring back Hope's humanity, but the person in me who knows this universe and has been through so much inside of this universe, I know it needs to be her family that brings it back for it to be consistent with her character and consistent with her storyline prior to Legacies, at least her story in the originals. I actually don't know if I said this on my video or if I was just talking about this with my friends, but Hope being back at the school is literally just this, like, Hope is back at the school, Alaric is alive, Josie and Lizzie are gone, but we pretty much have the same dynamic we had before. Like, Hope's humanity is off, but Hope already didn't like a lot of the kids at the school, and it was already, like, a lot of times just her working with Dr. Saltzman, which it seems like maybe it will be this time too, because he seems to not want to drag other kids into this, because once every 2 seasons he likes to try to be responsible. Where is Candace King? Where is Candace King? She could save this show. I think it's so disrespectful that, like, Caroline is ultimately the one that wanted to open this school and now it's just Alaric. Just Alaric. Just a guy. Just some man. I did like the Jed backstory. It felt very brief. I like the twist that he killed his father. I have mixed feelings about them not actually showing it. I feel like they skip over a lot of important stuff and don't actually show it. On the other hand, we don't actually need to see an 8-year-old kill a grown man. I understand thinking that it's a little rushed. They're like,
okay, look, gay people, yeah, we wrote one of our gays off of the show, but here's another gay.
But at the same time, I do think that 2 characters can establish that they like each other without knowing each other super well and decide that they want to explore that together and be together and explore that dynamic and grow together from the beginning. That is what happened to Stefan and Elena, and while they're not endgame, and I do really love both Stelina and Elena, and I do actually possibly have a video on Delena coming very soon that I'm very excited about. As always, I really would like to hear your guys' thoughts. Like I said, like I criticize this show because I think it could be doing better. I think there is so much potential there. Thanks y'all so much for hanging out with me as always. Even when I'm not enjoying this show as much. The fact that I get to share my watching experience and do my silly little edits for you guys does make it a lot more enjoyable. It's probably the best part of this show for me right now. And hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye!